Hi guys! Welcome back to another episode of the Next Chapter podcast. And I'm your host Pamela,
And I'm Kshiteej.
and we're here with Nafi and Ma'am Nadeen. So can you guys give a little bit of an introduction about yourselves?
Hello guys, I'm Nafi. I'm a student from Martin Luther studying psychology, and also I'm an influencer. Now we'll go to Dr. Nadeen.
Hi everyone, I'm Dr. Nadeen. I'm the Dean of Students in Martin Luther Christian University, and I'm also a faculty in the School of Social Work. So I'm basically their teachers also.
Yes.
I'm so happy you're here, ma'am, honestly.
We're
Yeah, I'm
happy
happy to
that
be
both
here.
of you all are here.
Yeah.
Yes.
Thank you.
So in today's topic for discussion is self-appreciation. So ma'am, what is self-appreciation?
Ooh. Self-appreciation, I think it's the way we love ourselves. And it's a reflection of who we are, being content of ourselves as an individual, and doing things that makes us us.
Yeah.
Right? What do you think, Nafi?
I think self-appreciation is all about how you carry yourself also, your
Yes.
confidence, your self-esteem, and all whatever she said. Yeah.
Yeah. And well, I think it is considered important, right?
Yeah.
So, but then why is it considered important?
See, it's important because we have to build our self-esteem, no?
Yes.
Self-esteem is so important for us, to actually function in the society where we have a lot of different difficulties and issues that we go with. I mean, I don't want to delve into social media, but you know what I'm
Yes.
talking
Yeah.
about, right?
Confidence is one thing that like we need now in world, even like in job interviews or
Yeah.
you need to be confident for anything you do. You have to be confident, and
Yes.
self-esteem is one of the factors where like it affects. So without self-appreciation, your self-esteem wouldn't be there to build up your confidence.
Yes.
So it's all connected to each
Yeah.
other. It's like a level, I guess.
Yeah,
Level
it's
one,
interlinked
self-appreciation.
actually.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah. So what are the negative aspects of self-appreciation?
Would you say negative aspects or habits?
Habits.
Habits,
Like
yes.
unhealthy
Mm.
habits.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, and one unhealthy habit that I've been not now, but then I used to have when I was your age. I'm not your age anymore.
I wanna listen to this because it might be me right now also. Some habits would be like similar that we do. We can learn from it and just
Yes, we can learn from the experience
Yes.
ones.
Yes.
Looking down on yourselves. Let's say, for example, you've done something good, but then you still feel like you're not good enough.
Yeah.
So that is one
Recent
way.
feelings.
Have you done that lately?
Yes.
Yeah. A lot.
Don't do that.
Yeah.
Even the cameraman is saying yes.
Okay, bro. I mean, yeah, just recently, even when I do gigs and all, because I'm a musician, so when I do gigs and all, even though people come to me and say you've done a good job, you're good, I just feel like sometimes I feel like no, I don't think I did a good job.
I
Maybe-
agree with
don't
that.
even yeah, sometimes you make like the smallest of mistakes, but we're human, right? We have to
Yeah.
be doing mistakes, but
Yeah.
I guess I'm trying to grow out of it now. I'm slowly like trying to appreciate myself more whenever I perform.
Yeah. One thing I realized that like even if people give me compliments of what I've been doing, what I've been just whatever in general, like I feel like okay, I will say thank you, but then I would not take it. I would not believe it.
Exactly.
Yeah.
That's the thing. Yeah.
Yeah.
And I think so it's a big issue, right? I feel like we
Yes.
should embrace that. We should really think that yeah, I am worthy of that.
Mhm.
But
So
we
no
never
matter-
do appreciate, we never like accept it, I feel like, from the
So
heart.
basically, no matter what generation we're from,
Mm.
millennial or Gen Zs,
Yes.
we go through it, right?
Yeah.
And it's also the negative self-talk, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Wow.
Look at us all going, yeah, yeah.
So
But
it's-
yeah.
So it's like we're all like going through the same thing. So you already went through the same thing. I am going out of it. Some of y'all are maybe still going through it.
Yeah.
But
What
I
are
feel
the
like
negative self-talks do you think that you speak to yourself?
no. I don't know. But wait, I'll get back to you.
Alright.
There's this thing where, like, we talk where, like, we complain about each other, because the moment you say, oh, I feel beautiful, and like your other friends or you, they think like, oh, you're so like, you think highly of yourself. So
Yeah.
you have to like bond through a negative aspect. You'll be like,
Yeah.
I'm so lazy. Then they'll be like, oh yeah, I'm lazy too. So like now this generation of ours, we
Yeah.
have to bond like that. I feel
Yeah,
they
yeah,
don't
that's
like
true.
like when you appreciate something, when you have a good news,
Yeah.
they don't like it actually.
I
feel.
also feel it's
like
because
that.
of the movies and series, because they show these people who really take care of themselves, they show them as the bad guy usually.
Yeah.
So I feel like that has created this concept in our minds where those who like those who appreciate themselves or take care
Yeah.
are like just
portraying them in a bad light,
Yes.
right?
Yeah. Like for example, superhero and a villain.
exactly.
Like a superhero will try to save everybody's life, and he'll put himself,
In
he'll
danger.
sacrifice himself. But a villain, he will save himself,
Yes.
and that is like portrayed in a bad manner, which is bad. Honestly, it shouldn't be taken
Yeah.
like that.
I mean, I honestly, even if I was somebody in that spot, I would rather save myself. I mean, most of us would. I'm just being honest, honestly, because like it's human nature, right?
Maybe
Ma'am, so
that
back to you.
maybe that aspect of human nature I understand, but
Yes.
then I don't know, maybe I'm speaking from the point of view of being somebody who's older. It's coming off as a little bit of selfishness as well.
Yes.
Yes.
Like, do you think that is acceptable?
Not really.
Not really.
No.
Especially in our community, where
No.
like from our culture, we're a community basically, and like from Westerns, they always have a nuclear family,
Yeah.
Yep.
and that's accepted for them. But
Yes.
for us, a community, we have to be there for each other.
Exactly.
If we're not, then you're so selfish.
Yeah.
It's always like that, right?
Mhm.
If you can't be for them, you're so selfish. She's too much. She's like, she's ignoring us and all. It's always like that.
So you've been there.
Always.
Done that.
Been there, done that.
Okay, I'm overtaking Pam here, but I want to know what you all are thinking about, like, when it comes to negative self-thoughts.
Yes.
Yeah.
What are the negative self-thoughts you think of yourselves?
Let's start with who?
Yikes.
Because like I have to think because I have a
feel
list.
like letting this out.
Yeah, it's a deep question.
Yeah.
It's deep and don't want to be controversial too. So say something.
Yeah.
Just think.
I mean, for me, usually it's most of the time it's because of looks.
Mhm.
Because I'm not into taking care of my looks a lot. I don't groom like.
Says who? Look at you.
Yeah.
I mean, I do
Honestly.
groom, but not to that extent where like I don't do it to my full potential.
Mhm.
I'm saying. So I sometimes feel conscious about my looks and all. Yeah.
Oh yeah.
So you
Girls.
maybe the negative self-talk here would be like, I don't look good enough today.
Yes. And I do that with friends too. I mean, when we are talking to okay, I'm gonna say something.
Oops.
So when I talk to
Okay.
girls, right? When I'm talking to girls, I just feel like it's not possible because of my looks sometimes. So that's one negative self-talk, I guess.
It's so untrue though.
Yeah, that's true.
I guess now I'll have the confidence.
Yeah.
You have the,
I'm
charisma
giving
for
you
your
Yeah.
Yeah.
reflecting our confidence on you.
We're here to support each other. This
Yes,
is a safe
true.
space.
True.
Yes.
Yeah.
I think for me, it's mostly, well, looks, of course, but then at the same time, I think my achievements, kind of. Even if I achieved something great, I felt like I did not do enough in a way. Like what you said, that even if you get compliments, you say thank you, but then
Yeah.
you don't really take it, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
But
I think that's it for me. Like, I don't appreciate myself more. Like, I think one mistake will like literally cover the entire my entire achievement, right? Like something good, like something bad.
Focus on
yeah.
that negative
Yes.
aspect of
Oh.
it. Yeah.
yeah, been there too.
Yeah.
Been there too.
So you're counting your mistakes more than you're counting your
Yes,
blessings.
Yes.
exactly. Yeah.
Nafi?
That was really wise word though, the way she said it.
Yeah.
That was
Yes.
nice to hear.
Older, hello.
I would say the same, like Pam, achievements, and one thing is that height. yeah, it really is a thing to be
But
insecure
I
about.
feel like
Yeah, but then for us girls, even though like I'm a very petite person, and sometimes if I go shopping, I don't fit in these clothes. I don't fit in this clothes, and it makes me feel so insecure.
She
Like
has
you
to
see
go
a
to
good
kids section.
dress and all. Yeah, I buy kids section all the time. Even this jeans
You're
I'm
not the
wearing.
only one. I have so many friends who buy from the kids section. I wish I was in that section.
and the fashion for kids is like lit these days, not gonna lie. Not gonna lie.
Okay, the t-shirts are good.
Yeah,
Yeah, I
they're
get those. But yeah, whatever achievements also I get, like I don't feel satisfied. I feel like I'm not doing enough. I feel like I need to do more. That's it. Yeah.
Just saying this, okay. Short people have achieved more in this world, okay?
Yeah. And I thought short people were an in thing, yeah?
Yeah.
I wanted to be short at some point.
I want to be taller so that I don't have to wear heels. Like heels are so painful.
Uh-huh.
That's the thing.
Yeah, my question, like, how do you do it, man? How? How do you do it?
So we should appreciate the girls who wear heels.
Exactly.
Stop.
I do
painful.
appreciate girls who wear heels. 'Cause- so I had to do this model walk once. Being a girl, I have to wear dress and heels.
Ooh.
And-
Oh,
The
is it?
heels were like so high for me.
Yes.
I mean, it wouldn't be high for y'all, but for me, obviously.
Yeah, it can be high for us.
It
too.
was
We
like-
struggle.
Nah, I ain't doing that anymore.
I think I remember when you were doing that.
No. Okay, let's end it there.
I still have the pictures though.
None.
Might expose them.
No.
I don't mind.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I'm gonna
so-
share it. I'm
No,
gonna
no,
share
no,
it.
no, no, no.
What? The world needs to see how gorgeous you are. in
Yeah.
heels. So let's get back into topic.
Yes,
Yeah. Okay, so since I feel like we've been comparing ourselves a lot, right?
Yeah.
So how do we navigate that, like, with in a world that's like filled with comparisons and I think a reach for perfectionism, right? So how do we navigate that?
Should I go first or?
You go
Oh,
first.
Yeah, you go
first.
The one with
first.
the
Okay.
experience.
Experience. Wise
The
one.
older.
The
Wise
one.
Miyagi.
I think it's a conscious self-effort.
Mm.
I mean, see, so when we're talking about self-appreciation, it's you telling yourself you're good enough, right? So when you're on social media, you're scrolling something and you see one of your close friends doing well in life, and you're comparing that with yourself and say, oh, I'm not doing that. Remember when I said about counting your blessings?
Yes.
That conscious effort from yourself to count your own blessings before you count others' blessings,
Yeah.
that comes in. So
Mm.
that
I just
that
realized I
way
do
you
that a
have
lot.
to navigate. I feel that's how I do it.
Mm.
What about you guys? What do you do?
Should I go first? You?
Yeah.
I
You can
don't
go
I
first.
haven't been there, so you guys do it.
Oh, okay. So for me, it's the little things. I appreciate the little things. That's my advice. Because like when I wake up, I think that like how lucky I am to be able to breathe, to be able to live for another day. How lucky for me to have these two hands, two legs, voice I could speak, I could be vocal about. And just small things, it adds up and it makes me happy, it makes me content. Like even though I have a lot of flaws, but then it doesn't really matter for me anymore, because like, when I look, like I'm still able to work and do better. I can still improve. There's still another day. It's like, it's not ending yet. This is not the end. I can still progress. So that's how I will navigate my life.
Wow.
True.
Do you
I
think that relates with like age? Because I've heard of a lot of people saying that, oh, when you reach in your 20s or whatever, you won't care about this, you won't care about that. And then teenage people will be like, no, I care about this, I care about that, I'm insecure about this, I'm insecure about that.
I don't think so. It's really with age. I think it's more with experiences that you go through.
Yeah.
Because some people experience things early, some experience
Yeah.
it late.
Yeah,
It
exactly.
depends on
I think
person
yes.
to person.
It's
Depends
also
on life,
our
actually.
background that we come from.
Yes.
The experiences that I have, Nafi might not have. The experience she
Exactly.
has, you might not have,
Exactly.
right? She did.
Exactly.
So that's what makes us us.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes, unique.
Unique. I love that word.
So that's also a part of self-appreciation.
Yes.
Yeah.
Loving your unique
Yes.
self.
But
Okay,
okay,
continue.
no,
No,
you
you continue.
you say something.
I was just gonna say, I just feel like after this episode, when I walk out the door, I'm just gonna look at the mirror and be like, wow.
Woo, yeah, that's good. That's good.
You should go like this. Damn, I love the way I look.
And
I
post a
should,
picture.
right?
Post a
Yeah.
picture or something.
Oh, I will post a picture with y'all today for sure.
Yes. Along with Akka, the MLCU first.
Oh yes, for sure, man. Hey, Chubby. Alright, you were about to say something, Pam?
Yeah, I want to ask like about all this, right? Self-care, self-appreciation and all. Yeah, like what are the misconceptions or myths about it? Because there's a lot of things that people don't really talk about, and they would, and if we do talk about it, they'll take it in a very bad way. So what are those things?
Okay. One way, I'll give you an example, okay, since I'm also a single mother. So if you're a single mother, you go to the gym, you take care of yourself, and then you go home and take care of your child. Let's say, for example. Do you think that's selfish?
No.
No, it doesn't
Yeah,
sound
but
like
that's
it.
a myth, no?
Yes.
That's what people say.
Yeah.
If you're taking care of yourself, that's self-appreciation. If you're appreciating yourself, you're being selfish.
Yeah.
That's one of the myths.
That's a very wrong myth.
I feel like I hear this like a lot, because like in a family, a woman has to give up everything for her family to provide for her children. She has to leave her work. She has to while the men provide. What if there is like the absence of a father or
Exactly.
something? How would the woman? What would she do in that situation, right?
Yeah, I've heard that a lot too, because there are some people in my family, some mothers who are single mothers too. But some people are like, why are you going for work? Why are you doing this? You have to look after your child. But like, who are you gonna provide for them? You're not gonna
That's
do it,
right.
right? So I mean, they have to look after themselves.
I see the interrelationship of being appreciative of yourself and doing things for yourself.
Yeah.
That would make you feel good. Like, for
Yes.
example, having a job would make you feel good, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Or, for example, taking care of your body would make you feel good.
Yes.
Yes.
And then we're talking about how others think of it as something that is selfish, which I don't think that is acceptable.
True.
No.
So even from male's perspective, I'm gonna say this because even my father is a single father. So even he was told to, like, he was forced to, not forced, but he was told that you should get married, have a wife, so she can look after your child. And I just told him, like, you do you, bro.
Yeah.
Damn, that's good.
Because, like, if single mothers can do it, single fathers can do it too.
Yeah,
right?
definitely.
Why not? That's my take. Through experience, I'm saying this.
I'm glad that you.
Love and respect for your dad, Mom.
Yes.
Yeah.
Respect.
And he pulled it off so well. I mean, look at me now.
Exactly. That's self-appreciating.
You're going.
Yeah,
That's
I'm
it.
going, I guess.
Okay, so that's one myth, right?
Yeah.
They
Yes.
gave you being how it's considered being selfish.
Yes.
Any other myth that comes to your mind?
I haven't really dived into this topic much, so I don't know much. Do you guys know anything about myths?
Self-care.
Pam?
I think so. Like, it's a myth. I feel like when we put ourselves first, like when I said like family,
Yeah.
like if we put ourselves first, like responsibility wise and all, like if we're sick and there's a responsibility and we can't do it because we're sick, that will be considered selfish.
Yeah.
Because I feel like it happens this oftenly in households and families
Yes,
and
The
all.
true.
littlest of things.
Yeah, little
Yes.
list of things. It's sad,
I've
devastating.
heard people saying, when I was sick, I do this.
That's the thing. Yeah.
And you're sick lying on the bed.
Yeah. The generations these compare.
When sorry, guilty.
When I was your age, I used to do that. So why are you
I
not
crossed the
doing
river
that?
to go to the school.
That's why I tell my son, not crossing the river though. I said I walk
Walk.
to school,
Yes.
while you get to go in the car.
I mean, even I walked.
Till now, even I won't. Yeah. But
Did you walk
generation.
now to the college?
Yeah, I
too
still
far.
walk.
Oh my
No,
god!
not till my place.
All right,
but
all
then-
right. That was
Yeah.
weird, bro. That was far. That would be far.
I think another myth is that self-care is only for women, or
Yes.
right?
This should go to Kshiteej.
Yeah.
Is self-care only for women?
Yeah.
No, I don't think so, because see, there are men. See, I don't do much self-care, of course, but then I've seen guys taking care of themselves so much that now they're in a position where they don't have to depend on anyone. And I love the fact about that. For me, like now also, I still depend on my dad a little bit, but I'm trying. See, like, as I said, I'm trying to grow out of it, right? So I feel like self-care is important for men too. Don't you guys think so too?
Yeah, of course.
You know what's the like perfect example for self-care for men? Going to the gym.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's
exactly.
what our director said there.
Hello, director.
So yeah, we were talking about this earlier, right? And you were like, man up and go to the gym.
Self-care.
Self-care.
That's self-care for men.
Yeah.
True.
Yeah, they
That's-
think self-care is such a feminine thing, but it's not.
It's not.
It's general.
yeah.
Yeah.
Even
And
like taking care of your skin.
Yeah, that's
It's
what
not
I
a
was gonna say. I
feminine
mean,
thing.
even-
Yeah, guys
It's
take
not.
care of their skin, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You have to.
My
have
I
to.
have a nephew who's like who washes his face with ice.
What?
Yeah, he does that, and he's. I mean, I appreciate him because he's taking care of himself, right?
Yeah.
And like he wants to look good, he wants to be presentable,
That's awesome, honestly.
and he's just 15, and he's already 6 feet.
Oh,
So
he's
Damn.
he's
taking
like
care.
taking
He's
good
grooming.
care. Yes,
Yeah.
exactly. So like yeah, I get inspired by him, even though he's younger from me. I still get inspired by him. Like, how is he doing this now? I try to learn from him. Like, what do you do to like take care of your
Tips.
skin? Yeah.
Yeah.
It's good to get
Yes.
tips, yeah?
Yeah. So yeah, I think it's very important for men too. So if you see any men putting cream or anything, don't disgrace them.
Yes, well said. Well said.
Sunscreen lotion.
Yes.
Please
Come
put
on.
sunscreen, yeah.
Yeah.
Yes.
Skin cancer.
Every single day.
Yeah.
Okay, what about foundation?
I applied it yesterday for my concert.
Really, you did?
Yeah,
You did?
I did.
That was a
I-
great shade
yeah.
match.
Yeah,
feel-
like I didn't
You
even
didn't
notice.
look very, you know
Pale,
that, kya? What is that?
Pale.
No, the Indian ad. That's
Fair
fair
enough.
enough.
Yeah, but I had somebody do it for me, but then I just feel so because these shows require a little bit
yeah.
of
Yeah.
makeup.
You know,
too.
On
You should give a shout out to your makeup artist.
Yeah.
Shout out.
Avino, shout out to you, bro. So now what?
Now we have to maybe, like, how do we build or support a community, right? That needs some self-care, self-love, or self-appreciation to, like, maybe
You mean
Put
like
it
awareness?
first, yeah.
How do we aware people about
Give
like
awareness.
self-care is important?
We are already doing it right now.
Yeah, but for those who don't have access to internet, for those who don't have YouTube, you know.
Yeah.
Then we need to get out more, no? And talk
Yes.
to people.
I think
Yeah, I
Kshiteej
guess-
will be good
Yeah.
in field work also.
exactly, yeah.
We'll be like, yeah, come here, I will tell you something about self-care.
I will tell you today.
No, but the change
You know what? You're
in
making me
mindset,
feel
no?
so good today.
That's good. Yeah.
Lou, the change in mindset starts from here today,
Yeah.
and the
Yes.
people that we are talking to
Yes.
changes their mindset, and
It's all
then
for y'all,
they
people.
spread it out to others who
Yeah.
don't have the internet.
Chain
Yeah.
reaction. That's true.
So, do you guys have anything more to add if you want?
Any inputs?
Mm-hmm. Nafi, you wanna
No.
go? Okay.
Yes.
Being the older one of the slot.
Give
Yes.
us an advice.
Yes,
or
give
grandma
some words of
advice.
wisdom.
Words
No.
of wisdom.
Words of wisdom, people. But I don't know if it's a good enough word of wisdom, but I would say just be content with who you are
Mhm.
as an individual, what you have, your achievements, what you've done in life, and work hard. Please work hard, be disciplined. All of you as well.
Yes.
Yes. You will work hard.
Because at the end of the day, you still have to study.
Yeah.
You still have to complete the work
Yes,
that's been
true.
assigned to you.
Yes.
So if you're sincere, disciplined, that automatically builds your self-confidence, right?
Yes.
So remember that self-appreciation is not only about good looks.
Yes.
Yes.
It's about being in good books.
Yeah.
Oh wow.
See? Words of wisdom.
Words
Yes.
of wisdom.
Anybody else want to say something?
I think I'm done.
I'm done too.
Peace out.
Yes.